All right, it's Wednesday, and it's time for the channeled message. And this question actually came from somebody in my audience who is an intuitive tarot reader, and her name is Andy, and she's great. So she was asking the question about how can we find peace around this current political environment and finding peace afterward, no matter who wins. What I did was tap into three different guides. One of them, Melchizedek, the other one, Isis, and then the Andromedan Council of Light. And so I'm going to read you their responses. I recorded it and the audio is terrible. And so I went through and transcribed their message. So I will be reading it for you. And hopefully eventually I'll get my recording figured out where I can just record the video. You can watch it and I don't have to do so much manual labor. All right. So this answer is from Melchizedek. And so he says, again, the question is, how can we find peace around this current political environment and finding peace afterward, no matter who wins? He says, this is what our soul signed up for, whether we see it or not. This is a collective effort. Everything is as it should be. Find comfort in that knowing. Find peace within. This is a time in which you are learning your own solitude, and connection to peace is not determinant on your external environment. But this is what most people do not understand. Most people try to control their peace by managing outside circumstances. This is the task, to create peace within in order to create peace on the outside. And as I got that message, I kind of got this sense like he was like, why do you guys try so hard? Like, it's not that hard, just find inner peace. Like, it seemed silly to him. So then I tapped into Isis to get her perspective on this. She said, the more that we can show love, be love, the more loving your world will be. Do not shut off your heart. Do not shut off your love. Magnify it, multiply it. The healing starts with love. Loving those little parts that are wounded in yourself and seeing those parts in others. It isn't until you love yourself that you can love someone else. And your world needs more love. It is, as you say, important for you to realize nothing outside of you is ever going to fulfill you. This is an inward journey. Can you love yourself through this? Can you love others through this? Can you show them compassion and empathy? Not without boundary, but can you open your heart, create a safe place to land? Can you nurture yourself? Stay grounded and positive, realistic and wise? Can you express yourself in a different way that moves humanity toward love, toward togetherness? This is what I ask you. The Andromedan Council said, you have asked us this before. And they were right. I asked them last weekend, but I didn't record it. So they said, you have asked us this before. And as we mentioned before, we are working on our side with the collective effort of humans to push humanity toward higher consciousness. The awakening is happening. This is what people talk about of the split earth. It's becoming apparent that there are multiple realities. Your realities are just constructed from the mind. Choose your reality wisely. Choose what you think. Choose who you trust. Choose what you do. All of life is a choice. There are people that say, protect your peace. This is a choice. During this time, you choose to protect your peace. That is all. You know what is best for you. Choose that. So I kind of asked them again, it seems like the unsettledness in our collective, at least in America, is coming from seeing so much suffering that are the result of laws that are enacted and the plans that a single party has to overturn many years and decades of precedent, and that they are proposing laws that will strip away rights and already have stripped away rights that have been fought for decades. So I said, with this 3D human reality, this is what we're looking at when we talk about the political environment and the unsettled feeling that we all have and this collective anxiety that we have. And what if Trump wins? What do we do then? Can you give perspective on that particular circumstance? So Melchizedek weighed in. From a higher level perspective, all of your souls signed up for this journey, just as the souls in the Great Depression did. What seems unfair, traumatic, catastrophic, barbaric, inhumane is a perspective and it's real. But collectively, souls of a tribe went into this war. He said, I don't like to call it war, but this is what you would identify it as. It is a spiritual evolution. Certain lessons are learned independently, but also collectively. It is a growing pain of raising human consciousness, a growing pain of remembering who you are, a growing pain of taking back your sovereignty and your power, a growing pain of your ability to create. You have forgotten this. You have forgotten your power. You have given it away. This is the lesson that you are learning, and some people learn faster than others. And those people who are learning this are models and guides for other people. Don't lose faith. Don't lose hope. Stand in your sovereignty. Stand in your power. Be the light that other ships can find. They will find you as long as you are steady and remain bright. Remain open. Remain grounded. You have a saying, you do you, boo. Don't worry so much about the outside circumstance, because you know the truth is we create our reality in our mind, and our perspectives that we believe will come true. Find evidence of peace and love over division and hate. Look for the bright side. Look for the light. Pull people with you toward the light. Know your worth. And if you do this, or if you do not know this, start working on it. There are many paths, and you must discover what works for you. And I said, is there anything else that anyone wants to add? And the Andromedan Council said, it isn't the stranger that you need to fear. Most people fear their own power. Connect with this wisdom. Connect with your creativity, with your third eye chakra, your ability to see beyond. You are the tribe of people working for this single mission, each with its own unique expression and path. We are here to guide you, to give you advice. We can work on the other side as we are all connected. Don't forget this. You are not alone. We are here to help you. And Isis left us with this beautiful message, and this is the last message I'll read you. Nourish yourself. Find your garden of peace. Make an effort to mentally visit this place often. Walk barefoot. Admire nature. Calm the noise and the chaos. Listen to the wind and the birds. Feel your breath. Experience life through the 5 senses. Be mindful of how things feel, taste, smell. Surround yourself with things that bring you joy. A beautiful candle, a cozy blanket, a wind chime, ocean breeze. It is up to you to cultivate peace, not up to the world to give it to you. But you already know this. So, what can you do to create peace? What can you do to create joy? As you do this for yourself, it means more peaceful hearts. And with more peaceful hearts, there is a more peaceful world. Use nature as your ally. Understand the rhythms and cycles, the beautiful rhythm of nature. You, too, are a part of nature.